Mm. Oh, greetings everyone. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I want you to see what I'm looking at. Like, this is beautiful. I'm on a, I think this is like a Mystic Valley River. See? That's my next adventure. Getting on one of those canoes. I don't know if you saw it. But this is where I'm at. It's where I'm at. Yeah. So, me and my Mr. Ed bike, which is right up there. See him sitting up there on the hill? Yeah. We decided, instead of going to the beach today, which was one of my thoughts, that we would come here. A little bit in nature today and just enjoy being out here by the water, but not in it. And trail riding, trail blazing, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're doing. And I had to take a little break because I got thirsty. I'm actually hungry. I'm going to have my little snack I brought with me. Woo! So there's boats out there. Near the water. This is what you got to do sometimes, you know. You just have to go somewhere where there's nature and just be quiet for a while. Forget about the rest of the world. And yeah, I probably shouldn't even be telling you about it, because if you ain't doing it, I can't help you. But I would like to be able to inspire you to enjoy these things. Because the frequency level that your spirit rises to is helped by stuff like this, especially if you're near water. Water will raise your frequency. It will. And in the coming years and near future, I'm talking about real soon, you're going to wish that you had listened. You're going to wish you had listened to Angel. But I can't tell you a whole lot of stuff right now because some people's frequency levels aren't where I'm at and they can't understand what they need to do. Just like I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, she was having some difficulties. Hi, big boy. Big dog came down to visit for a second. She was having some difficulties and I said, you got to let that go. You know, it's like, you can't let people like influence your energy. You can't. If they're negative, you got to get away from that. And yeah, maybe you can't get away from them totally right at that moment of time, but you've got to rise above it. And you've got to set your ground. You got to put your foot down and say, this is who I am. This is where I'm going. This is how I'm rolling. If you ain't rolling with it, it's hasta luego, baby. That's what you do. Well, I mean, I'm a little harder with people, so I'm strict. Because you can't be in my world causing me grief. You can't. You just can't do that. So probably nobody will see this live post right now, but you will see it later. And make sure you comment and speak your piece, you know, speak your mind. It's so beautiful. I just got to share it again with you. I mean, really. I can't wait to get on one of those canoe boats. I really can't. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to do it. I really am. I mean, the scenery around here is just awesome. I could sit here all day. The only thing that's going to stop me from being here is the mosquitoes, which are going to come soon. And I know they are. This is probably after 4 now. Maybe How are you? You guys look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, this would be a great place to run.
So, yeah,
A little low.
it's awesome down here. Totally awesome.
Toward that,
Totally.
well,
And I'm all about
that place to park right
making sure that you all understand what you got to do with your lives. I can't make you. I can't. I can't help you all the time. I can only inspire you to rise up and, like I said, raise your frequency level. And if you don't understand what that means, then why don't you Google it like you Google everything else? Like, what do you have to do? See, I have my whole ritual of things that I do, but it doesn't work for everyone, because everybody has to find their own path, you know. It's not about religion, for sure, although religion in some capacities can guide people in the right direction. Just don't let it be a dogma to tell you how you have to live your life, because nothing should tell you how to live your life, or rules. Anything that has rules is just not going to help you with raising the frequency of who you need to be. That's tried and true. I've lived it and found out that it's nice to have around in your life for guidance. But I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. I've experienced many cultural and religions that I found that they're just rules. They're just rules. Some are good rules. Some are, if you're having problems connecting, it's because it's slow out here. Some are rules for good guidance, and some are rules in general to control a group of people. So I'm not down with that. Sorry if that offends any of you. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to inspire you to want to explore other avenues by which you can feel good about life. And gotta get more comfortable here. The next year or so are going to be really rough for everybody, so that's even more why I try to encourage you to do the things that you need to do to raise your frequency levels. And you're gonna hear this word so many times that finally you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're not gonna hear it just from me. You're gonna hear it from others. You're gonna hear it on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and YouTube. You're gonna hear it. So I'm not the first person to be able to tell you about it. I'm not the first person that you're going to hear this from. You probably already heard it. I'm just a reminder. I'm just here to keep that spark going. And that's the universe telling me to do that. A cosmic force is telling me to do that. Because I don't need to be stopping in the middle of my bike ride to talk to you. I really don't. I should be riding. But I saw this spot. I said, oh no, I need to sit and talk to the people for a few minutes anyway. It's so beautiful down here. It's just beautiful. It's like I could stay here. Like I said, the only thing that's going to irritate me is what? The mosquitoes. Because they're going to come out soon. My bike is on the other side of, not my bike. My car is on the other side of here. I found a nice place to park next to some tennis courts. Earlier I was supposed to go near the sandy beach pond. That was my plan. And then go ride my bike. But there was no parking. It was just like crazy over there. I'm like, I don't want to be around all these people. No. let me keep riding. I got a few hours that I can just sit here and enjoy this space. I'm in front of a huge tree. Let's see if I can get that for you. See this tree? Yeah, it's a huge tree. What I like about it is the distinguishing roots. They're like feet. I don't know if you could see it, but character. I call that character. There's Mr. Ed sitting over there. Mr. Ed has been around in my life, my bike. He's been around for since 2001. He's still like brand new, and I ride him. But he's my bike horse bike, and we have had some good journeys together. I'm so happy that he's still around, you know. Glenn bought him for me for exercise after I broke my ankle and had like 5 surgeries on it. Said you're gonna need something to get back walking, and well, that wasn't what I needed, but I didn't get to ride Mr. Ed right away for a couple of years, but he's right. I had to have something to encourage me to do inspiring things, and then he had a bike, so we used to go bike riding all the time. Not trail blazing like I'm doing right now, but bike riding. Well, I wish somebody was here to talk to so I could have a topic to talk about, but mainly I just came on here for a quick chat to share with you what I'm doing and to tell you what you need to do. Stop the hustle and bustle, folks. Stop the hustle and bustle. You've got to enjoy your life. And even if it's just a little spot in the backyard, you got to take time for that. You got to take time. There was a friend I had who constantly worked. Constantly. And would complain how stressed they were because they were working. And they'd want to know what I'm doing. And I'd say, well, I'm going for a walk. I'm going to the pool. I'm going to the beach. I'm going for a bike ride. I'm going to go sit in the park and play my drum. The person had a nerve to say to me, no offense, you what? You don't work? I'm like, what? I don't work. What do you think I'm doing? This is work. Living is work. Living your life is work. You don't have to do a 9 to 5 or a 20 to 5 or 24-hour job to be working. Living is a job. And I believe, and I know, and I am doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And that is living. And that's the best job there is. Hustle and bustle does just what it says. Hustle and bustle. And it will bust you. Now, some of you have to work, 9 to 5 or whatever, however you work. But all I'm saying to you is, during the course of whatever you feel you have to do, you have to take time out. I don't care if it's for 1 hour or even 5 minutes. You need to connect with Mother Nature, and you need to meditate, and you need to pray, or whatever it is that connects you to the higher realms of life. You got to take that time out. Maybe it's just sitting and having a bottle of water sitting on a park bench to breathe and contemplate. Stop worrying about all the stresses of life. Stresses are what's not good for you, and you don't want me to go on a whole journey of talking about what stress can do to you. And I'm pretty sure most of you know, because you're probably stressed right now listening to me tell you stop stressing. But stress is totally unhealthy for you. Totally unhealthy. So if you want to be my friend, you're going to have to understand, I'm going to keep encouraging. Oh, shoot, that was a big mosquito. I'm going to encourage you to always de-stress, you know? De-stress. You got to find a way to do that. You got to. I care about you. I care about you. I want you to be happy. I want you to know what life is really all about. And do the thing. If you're going to work, do something that you love. Don't let anybody stress you while you're at work. If you have to work for the man or the woman who does that to you, you got the wrong job. Start your own business. I don't know what to tell you. You must love what you're doing. Otherwise you wouldn't be there. And if you don't love it, time to change up. Time to change up. I gotta get off this rock. But yeah, you know, it's like life in general, what the Creator wanted for us is to enjoy life. Somehow along the way, mankind, as he should be, or she should be, decided we had to labor. And it could have been caused from the biblical sense of, if any of that was all true, that they had to care for all of the things the Creator created. You know, it could be 1,000 million reasons. Or they did something they shouldn't have done. Yeah, mosquitoes are biting me. But I'm not going to get into all that. All I know is what I understand it to be from the higher source that comes through and speaks to me. And that's all I could do. And I'm not going. I really didn't come on here to talk about that. I just wanted to come on here and show you the beauty of what you could be enjoying. You know, just enjoying. Like this lake is just, or river, or whatever you want to call it, is just fabulous, and it goes for miles and miles. I was down at the beginning of the neck of this river where they were getting on their boats. I just didn't have the money to rent a boat. I'm going to get my own. That way I don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to mosey up the hill here. Up to Mr. Ed. And end my video. And yeah. Let's see. There's Mr. Ed right there. He's happy. He got his little Trail Blazin on. There's plenty of air in his tires for bouncing around. Yeah, that's him. And this is the park area where I just rode through. Oh, these bugs are not nice though. And I left all the insect repellent in the car. But anyhow, I have to say I'm going to get back on the bike, and you know, pretty soon it's going to be too dark to be out here riding for me. So I want to just get a little bit more riding in. Let's see, updates. Tuesday we'll be at Ghetto People Band. We'll be playing, and that will be the 30th. They'll be playing over in Jamaica Plain at the Haven. So they'll be over there. I just ran into somebody on the trail who loves being there, and said possibly he might give me a ride. Or Jonathan or somebody. If they don't give me a ride, then I can't go. But that will be at the Haven in Jamaica Plain Brewery. I think it's a brewery. Some kind of thing. You have to Google it. Next, who else? Coming up on the August 28th will be Boubacar Sambalolo, Boubacar Diabetes with Sambalolo, and they're going to be playing out in Western Mass. Now I'll be posting that information too. They're going to be playing out in Northampton also on the 29th of August. And there's so many other bands playing, and I'm going to try to get some of that information on this week as soon as I get all those dates and stuff. I know Mighty Mystic is playing somewhere. Unfortunately, Jarreef just played in Maynard, and I missed it. I missed that, sorry. But they are, Jarreef and another big artist are playing at La Fabrica coming up on August 22nd, I think. And I'm going to get all those details and kind of put them down so that you guys have that information in one of my videos in the upcoming month. So that's just off the top of my head. Who else? Every Thursday at the End of the World Tavern in Somerville, kind of Somerville's Charlestown area. It's like just before you get to Sullivan Station. Jimmy Trees is there, and Kabir, so they're playing there. It's a fabulous time. It's building up. It's like the old Bulma Caves that we used to have, but now it's actually they call it Bulls Night, I think, at the tavern. So they're there, and Bubba comes in and sings there as well. Some other artists. Last week, who came through? Somebody came through. Oh, Jonathan Gramlin from Ghetto People Band. He came through and sang. So there's always somebody coming through. So you might want to jump on that. I'm usually there every Thursday evening, but late, but I'm there. So, okay, that's it for now. I got to get on my bike. That's what I came here to do, not run my mouth, right? So I'll talk to you soon. And if you see this video later, make sure you give a comment of things you'd like me to talk about, things that you want to know. Tell me what you're doing on your spiritual journey to raise your frequency. I would love to hear what you do. All right? In the meantime, stay true to yourself. Stay true in your heart. Stay true, and don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. Yes, it's all going to be all right. Okay? All right. Talk to you later. Love, peace, and you know what? Dreadlocks. Rastafari.